For WKNO News in Memphis, I'm Christopher Blank. Day 2 of the General Assembly continues to draw controversy. New rules that punish House members called out of order were put in place Wednesday, passing with all Republicans and one Democrat in favor. The rules limit how long a representative can speak. Multiple offenses could lead to silencing, and the House Speaker can set a time limit on debate among the lawmakers. Nashville Representative Justin Jones called the new rules unnecessary and undemocratic. He criticized the House Speaker's use of power.
And so I want to make clear that these rules are not about Democrats versus Republicans, but it's about each of us as members and a speaker who is drunk with power.
Jones was ruled out of order for criticizing Sexton. A new policy has also changed how the public can access House proceedings. Previously, members of the public could watch from the balconies. Now only one balcony is open to the public. The other requires a ticket, which lawmakers may selectively disperse. Tennessee Governor Bill Lee is proposing new music industry regulations, which he describes as the first in the nation to address using AI. WPLN's music writer Julie Height reports.
They're calling it the Elvis Act, which stands for the Ensuring Likeness, Voice, and Image Security Act. Governor Lee explains.
The original legislation that was put in place was in part because of the issue of the robbing of the Elvis identity.
A coalition of music makers from an array of genres and specialties were on hand. What unites them, Lee emphasizes, is the distinctiveness of their work.
Every one of you who's an artist or an engineer or a producer, you have a gift. And it's unique to you, and it's very important that it not be copied, stolen, mocked. It's very important that that be protected.
That's what the legislation will aim to do. Debate has raged over how AI should be used in music. It's not simple. There's concern about AI platforms using copyrighted music to train algorithms without permission, and about whether human creators will be able to copyright music they make with AI. Also about unauthorized use of performers' vocal likenesses. Tennessee is focusing on the latter, but there will be more details to hammer out in the State House. Julie Height, Nashville Public Radio.
On Tennessee's Capitol Hill this week, children are among those calling for stricter gun laws. During a press conference held by Rise and Shine Tennessee, a group formed in the wake of the Covenant School shooting, 10-year-old Ivy Ogle talked about a friend who survived the event.
Now, she's scared of things I've never thought to be scared of, like sitting in a dark movie theater and loud banging noises. And she even wants to put bulletproof glass in her house.
Ogle called out lawmakers for not passing gun reform. Older students from the group will address lawmakers at today's session. Planned Parenthood of Tennessee and North Mississippi has opened a new health center in Carbondale, Illinois, that will offer abortions, which are banned here. The Comprehensive Reproductive Care Clinic also offers cancer screenings, birth control, STI testing and treatment, and gender-affirming health care. The Carbondale Health Center is just 4 miles from the clinic previously opened by Memphis-based Choices shortly after Tennessee banned abortions. The Memphis City Council has formalized the transfer of Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium to the University of Memphis, along with $120 million in state-allocated funds that are part of a $220 million stadium renovation. In November, the family of FedEx founder Fred Smith donated $50 million in funds for the project. That money will be given after the university raises $50 million in matching funds. Memphis City Council members put off a final vote Tuesday on a controversial item carried over from last year. Bill Dries of the Daily Memphian says the council held off voting on an ordinance to extend lifetime city health insurance benefits to council members who have served at least 8 years.
The proposal by former councilmember Martavius Jones was approved on 2 of 3 readings last month by the former council, leaving the third and final vote on the plate of the new council. The extended health insurance coverage would apply to council members who serve 8 years or 2 full terms. That includes retroactively those council members elected in 2015 who served the city charter's limit of 2 consecutive terms. That would also be 4 of the council members who left office at the end of 2023 and who voted on first and second readings of the ordinance. For the Daily Memphian, I'm Bill Dries.
This is 91.1. More news at WKNOFM.org.